So right now I'm doing the Edale loop in reverse. It's about 11 miles. Just getting some strength in my legs up on the hills. I'm doing it in reverse because my watch hadn't set and I started going the wrong way. So by the time I realised, I just flipped it to reverse and went that way. We've already covered up. You can't really see it, but it was a bit of a monster of a climb. Took me up here and we're off up to the edge. I'm gonna guess we're off over there somewhere in a minute in reverse, but I shall keep you in the loop as I'm going, pardon the pun. Well, this was pretty spectacular to come up to. The camera doesn't really do it justice. It's absolutely amazing and gigantic. Holy footballs, wants me to climb all the way up there now. I'm not even 1 mile in and I'm absolutely cooked and gassed because it's pretty much all upward. Hello sheep, it's got fucking horns, that one. If it runs at me, I'm off skis. Nowhere I'd rather be right now. I mean, I'd rather have the family here with me, but there's nowhere I'd rather be right now than up here. Oh shit. No doubt it'll beep at me in a minute and say, you're going the wrong way. Fucked it up. No, it's not up there surely. Maybe it is, let's have a look, see if it leads us anywhere. Now we're climbing. Oh yeah, there's another path here. Because it definitely wants me to go up here. Look, this is the sort of scrambling and climbing I'm so blessed. We've just recently moved to Stockport and now all of this is half an hour away. Now I feel like I can get the training in. I really have a fighting chance of completing this dragon back race from start to finish. Just going to do some climbing now. I say climbing, but scrambling. We're going to scramble up there, up over the tops now. Seems to be taking me that way now, which means I'm going to be able to get a little bit of running done now. Yeah, because obviously when you're coming up the hills, it's so freaking hard to run because you're just going upwards and scrambling. And you don't want to fry your legs, and you certainly don't want to tax your cardio system and your anaerobic system. That means you can't run once you get up there. So here goes. So they say, walk the up and run the downs, or run the flats and run the downs. Fucking hell. Getting ready to go now. Right at the top of that point where I said I thought it was going to take me over. Look at this. As we go up to the top here, it takes me all the way over here. Amazing, look at that. The camera, it's justice around here. It's another spectacular bit of trail behind me. Lovely to run. Technical, not too technical that you have to stop and walk, but technical enough you have to make sure you know where your feet are going. Really, really love it up here. Loving it, loving it. Love little bits like this, little streams that go down. Loving it where you find little bits of streams that are flowing down. Nature's just wonderful. It's a wonderful place to be. Climbing that way. This is my favourite bit today. Up to now, this stream, but I'm sure I've seen that pool on some kid that come rambling up in the peaks and he was just fucking sat in it swimming. Maybe one day I'll come up here with the kids and have a go. I'll tell you who did. Oh shit, I missed my turn. Over that way. For a couple of YouTube videos. It was that Liam Brown. Me and the missus love watching him. We call him the sausage boy because he obviously goes up in his tent cooking sausages and wondering where. Went up here camping in his car searching for boffies. I won't mind finding that boffie, so if you see this wondering where, link it in the bottom where that is, and I'm going to go running for it. I've missed my turning, so I'm going to have to go chase it now. Catch you in a bit. You can't really see how amazing it is down there, rough as fuck, but it carves all the way through the rock face. And I'm alright, thank you. Cars all the way through the rock face and makes an amazing little stream all the way down into the valley below. I love it, I fucking love it. What I also love is seeing people as I'm running past, enjoying up here the same way that I am. More people should get out, up on the fells, up in the hills, wherever it is, and get in nature, have a great time, instead of sitting at home on the desks, watching TV, fucking wasting their lives. Tell you what, that sneaky bit there, you think it's flat, man, you're coming up, by the time you realise, you're gasping for breath, your legs are smoked. But I am just coming over that little bit of a crest. I've still got just under 8 miles to go out of 11 miles. So realistically, that's 3 miles of climbing, or thereabouts, coming up here, and I'm still going up a little bit further. Oh yeah! And then according to my watch, we're going to come back down on ourselves, back round that way. Did you like the flying hand? Whoop! Fucking gone off route. Let me tell you, you don't want to fall down there, that hill there. You ever seen a cheese roll? This is far worse than that motherfucker. You get soil or a stone on your trainer, don't try and run it off. Stop, get your trainer off, shake it out, and put it back on, because from any rubbing, anything in between your foot and your trainer, over the time, that's where I found all my blisters from. Shake it off, and let's go. Honestly, I'm really enjoying myself. I'm free, alive. I wish sometimes my wife, the hot mama, there's a bit of a hill that might fell right down, whatever you want to call it. I should share this with her, because I'm loving it, and everything I love, she loves. Definitely wanting the same. 7 miles left, nearly halfway. Once hit halfway, I'm pretty sure it's going to be down like that from there. I'm going to have a great time. Lost my path a little bit, jumped onto where I thought it was, put me in all this grass, my feet have got soaked, which I'm a bit gutted about, to be fair. Last thing you want is wet feet. I think I can see a bit of a trail there, but I can see a trail in the grass where people must have got lost before. They must want me to go up there, so that's where I'm going to head. So my watch is saying that way that I'm on track, but there's certainly no path there. So I'm just going to head out, see if I can pick some up over this way. But it's definitely slowed me down a little bit now. Still not found it. We have found rock. Yeah, I'm going to head out this way. I'll just swing a right somewhere in a minute, head up over the top, and find a path that way, because this is certainly throwing me off a little bit now. I'm going to retrace my footsteps. Go down around about that way. There was a path I was on. I'm just going to continue to follow that path around, and hopefully that'll bring me back to where I want to be. And if not, I'll figure it from there. Definitely looks like I found some sort of path. It's a bit boggy, but I'm going to follow it down, see if it leads me somewhere. Hopefully, I don't get fucking stuck in it. Right. Saying I'm on course again now, so I must have found something. Let's have a look up there and see what it's saying. Stupid watch. Right, I'm going down this way. Fuck it, I'm going to find it from here. Get off this hill, go that way, and let's see what's happening. Ah, it is this way. Down there. Got myself all fucking confused, but I feel like I'm back on track-ish. I'm gonna cover some sort of rock again. There we go. My watch is having a fucking dicky fit, saying I'm off course, but it's up there somewhere, so I'm gonna follow the path up that way and see where it brings me out. So I just went with my instincts, sort of headed in the general direction the watch was saying, and it appears that it's putting me back on track. I just got a little bit confused over there. Right, now found the path, for sure found. Here it is, proper path, should be on track. Follow the path down and out now, yep. My watch has got it right, back on course. Whew. Well, I didn't half get lost there. Bit of panic setting, thinking I'd be stuck up on here all night. However, I think I've found the path again in a second. I've got 6 miles left, so I reckon probably 5.5 down to houses-ish, and from there I'm hoping it's smooth sailing, genuinely. Let's see. So I am still lost, but I do think that's a path over there, so I'm just going to head to that path and come off there somewhere. We'll come down this bit here. I do feel like I've come around a big circle though, which is a bit of a piss take, but we'll see once I get over to that path what it's like and go from there. Definitely a path that I've found. I can't find a path that my watch is trying to take me, so I'm just going to hit this path and head down and figure it out from there. I am going to be very interested though to see where my watch went wrong, because it was trying to take me across all the fells when there's a much easier route on this, on the path. My watch has just pinged and said you're now back on route, so I don't know why it didn't just bring me this way in the first place, but hey ho, here we go. So the rain's coming in now. I'm about halfway. Got my waterproof on, got my hat on, and I try and chip it all the way down now from here as fast as I can. Since I found my path again, it's been a good old run. Making some good time up now. I'm hoping if we go up a little bit and then it's all down and I can tick off these last 5.5 miles at some good pace and we can get this show. Hopefully we can get home. I did just pass some boys back there up on the top, which are some lads that I think got out of the car at the car park. Oh, missed my turning. Got out of the car at the car park. They're halfway, but they didn't look like they had any coats on. My watch is trying to send me down that way. Fuck that, I'm going over the top. My watch is telling me I'm going off course, but after getting lost over the other side and not being able to see a path down there, I'm not taking any chances. I'd rather go up and over and drop back down over there and catch my line there and get lost on the hills again. So here's my line back in, which I joined. He was trying to get me to go across the grass. I'm fucking off down there. I catch the line there and I'll be all right. My watch has just put me back on track. The judgment of mine to go the way that it did has paid off. That's just going to be a lesson to you and a lesson to me. It's like people who follow the sat nav blindly and end up in canals and rivers. You've got to watch your surroundings, because I fear had I followed my watch, I'd have gone over the edge of that hill and I'd have been in some trouble once I got there. I've just got some signal up here. I've been texting the wife. It's just gone 7:30. I told her I'd be home about 8, half 8, but this has took a little bit longer than I anticipated, with getting lost a couple of times and doing bits and bobs of filming and trying to find the best line. It's took me a bit longer, so I kept her informed. Last thing I want is for us to send search and rescue looking for me because I've not come home on time. These are the things you need to do before you leave, and especially if you're on your own. Let somebody know where you're going, what route you're running, how long you expect to be, and what to do if they don't hear from you. And if you can, while you're out and about, get on your phone and keep them updated. I mean, I'm on Garmin, so you should be able to pinpoint my location, and I've got my phone, so we're all safe and we're all good. I'm over halfway round, got about 4 miles, 4.75 miles left. Just come across familiar ground. I've run out this way before from Mamtor on a 9-miler out and back. Happy days. I know I'm not too far now from civilization. Don't know what this is. Something to do with the top. Some people will take something to do with aliens and fucking triangles and pyramids and shit, but it's definitely something to do with running. So this is another bit where my watch is trying to send me off into the fucking marshes, and I know that over them marshes is a sheer drop because I've explored there before. I'm just going to follow the path because that's what it's here for. That little thing out there is a little house. There's smoke coming out the top of it. I wonder if it's one of them bothies that you can find. Somebody's got a fire going in there, having a good time. I might check that out if I go past it in a second. Whatever that was, with the smoke coming out of it, little hut, whether it's a boffy or not, my pathway didn't take me anywhere near it. Next time I'm out on a run, free running rather than just following a loop like the Edale loop, I'll get over there and I'll have a look what's what. I'm running for a little bit of a while now. She's been really pleasurable. Across the top, then it brought me down a massive, steep gravel path. I found out a new technique of running downhill. I'll show you another time in the next video, which made it really fast, but less taxing on my legs and far less impact. So that was really good. I think I may have took a wrong turn in somewhere and came down because according to my watch, I'm off track. I think I'm supposed to be up there somewhere. It wasn't that much of a climb because it was already at the top and I've come all the way down. I'll have a look on the maps later on. But in all honesty, I'm pretty glad because I'm coming to the end of my run now and I'm happy to just get down to the car and crack on, as things took me a little bit longer than I expected anyway. Never mind, next time I'll make sure I'm up there instead of down here. I've absolutely slowed down now because in the distance there, what I can see is cows. And if anybody knows me, they know that I have a hatred for cows. They scare the fucking life out of me. So I'm going to be very, very careful going near these now and get ready to run and hop over a fence somewhere if they do. I'm not a lover of cows, that's for sure. I think I can cut away from them and come over this grass this way, and I'm going to create some distance between me and them, because if they fucking run, I'm giving it legs. Scare me, them big fucking big cows, them. Let me tell you, I've had a cow chase me in the field before and it weren't no fun. So I'm going to dodge them at absolute all costs. My missus absolutely laughs at me every time I talk about these cows, but you can see from the video that I'm creating enough distance between me and them. I'm terrified of them. One of them fucking nicks you, you've had it. Genuinely, I'd rather get in a ring with Mike Tyson and have a good tear up with him. But these big beastly things over here, one of them headbutts me and I'm done, I'm finished. It'll fucking squash me into the mud, you'll never find me again. It looks like I'm going to make it out of this field with these cows alive, which I'm very, very pleased about, if I'm perfectly honest. Because I'm telling you, if I couldn't have got past them, I'd have gone all the way back up that hill, right back across the top and done another 20 miles round. And it wouldn't be the first time either that that's happened. Well, I made it out alive. It appears that I'm supposed to come across some fucking fields across there, some fields up that way, but I can take the road down this way and I think it's going to take me to where I need to go. So I'm just going to probably follow the road all the way down and back to the car now. Well, just getting myself back into Edale now, so I can't have much distance left between me and the car. I feel a bit of a cheat having lost my path. I didn't do it purposefully though, I just got a little bit lost. And then once I got lost, it was too late to turn back. So I just continued. But there's a lesson also. Maybe bring a map as well as your watch, just in case so you can double check. But also watches are great because my watch is a Garmin Fenix 5X, something like a Sapphire. And it has the map function on it. So even though I got lost, I could always see the line where it wanted to take me. And I could always find my way back to it. So I was never, even though up on the hills, I was a little bit scared that I was getting lost, I was always able to find my way back and out of trouble as long as I was sensible with what I was doing. So today's run really was a couple of mistakes. The first mistake was I set off before my watch had found the GPS, so I was going in the wrong direction. Then I had to reverse the path. A couple of other mistakes were I followed my watch blindly, even though there was no path to follow, and that was no good because I had to turn back a couple of times. And then I tried to follow my watch and didn't pay close enough attention at certain points, missed turnings, and then it took me well off the path and didn't allow me to get back on it. All in all though, I did most of the Edale loop, probably missed out a big chunk of the over the tops. I'll figure that out when I get home, see how much I missed of it, see what I missed. Probably better running, to be fair, than on road and gravel paths. I'm going to get back to this car park, have a drink of water. It'll take me half an hour to get home, and then I'm going to upload this video. Guys, what I will say is this: get out there, get yourself on them trails, strap up your trainers, keep yourself safe, I'll see you in the next video.